we are continuing with the steps or the process of staffing. We have already seen 4 steps and we are continuing, we are going to the next step, that is training and development. Training and development. So, after once they are being placed and oriented, they are taking up the job position. Sometimes there may be requirement of brushing up of what the knowledge they are having. The skills need to be brushed up a bit. So, they are being sent for training or arrangements are made for training. So, what is training and development? That is the next step. Training is upgradation of skills and knowledge of employee. That means the existing knowledge of employees are being upgraded or are being added on in such a way that it is up to the requirement of the job which they are being selected for. So, upgradation of skills, upgradation of knowledge of employee happens in training or happens through training. So, training, they are being sent in such a way their knowledge, their skill, their experience is being made in such a way that it benefits the organization and the work which they are going to do. So, that facilitate employee learning, that is helping employee to learn the way in which it is being done in the organization. So, every time it need not be something new, but there are times where something more or it is done in a different way, their training has to be there. Upgradation to the level of the organization has to be there. So, it is facilitate employee learning, and through training what happens is that the competencies, what all knowledge they are having, what all skills they are having, that is being made much more better, or they are being they are being made in such a way that it fits the organization's work. So, automatically their competence will be enhanced or it will be strengthened and their performance can be made better. Their performance will become much better using the competencies what they are having. Those competencies is getting much better, or they are being used in such a way in the way the work is being happen in the organization. So, they are being made better, their performance will become better. So, training is the upgradation. Training is the upgradation of existing knowledge and skill or competencies of an employee. Automatically, it will lead to betterment of organization as well as of employee. So, training and development goes together. So, that is the 5th step in the process of staffing. After training and development, after training is given to the employee, it is very common or it is very natural to see that whether there is any change happened, whether employee is being performing according to what is being expected, or is there any outcome for training. There comes the next step, that is a 6th step, that is performance appraisal. Performance appraisal. What is performance appraisal? Appraisal always means evaluation. Evaluation of employees against predetermined standards. His past or present performance is being evaluated with the predetermined standards. Evaluating performance of employee against predetermined standards. Evaluating performance of employee. Evaluating performance of employee again predetermined standard. This one is not required to performance. So, that is being made sure. Evaluating performance of employee or performance of employee is being checked against predetermined standards. Now, in performance appraisal, 3 things are to happen. One is defining of jobs must happen. Jobs must be defined properly. And appraising performance. In that job, after training, how the employee is performing has to be checked. What is the performance of employee? That is being evaluated. And after putting him in the job, checking his performance. If there is any shortcoming, feedback is to be given. The manager concerned is to give the feedback. It is on the basis of this performance appraisal, rest of the things are being fixed. Their development or their compensation, all these things are basically up to a level based on this appraisal of performance. The evaluation of performance is an important thing which is to be done for the development of the employee as well as organization. So, performance appraisal in simple words is the evaluation of employee performance. Evaluation of employee performance against predetermined standards. So, that is the sixth step. Once evaluation is being done, of course, there must be some benefit for employee. If they are doing better, if they are doing poor, fine, they have to improve on it. But if they are doing better, what is the next thing? There comes a promotion and a career planning. What is promotion? Promotion is lifting employee or placing employee in positions of higher responsibility, higher pay and higher status. So, if they are doing after evaluation, if it is found that employee is performing better, they are able to do the work in better manner, they must be given better responsibility, higher position, higher pay. We call it by the name promotion. Promotion is placed in positions of higher responsibility, more pay and more high status. That is called as promotion. So, that happens. Promotion is to happen after evaluation of performance, and there must be chance, or managers or the organization has to make sure that there are enough chances for employees to grow to what they expect or to the full capacity they are able to grow. That must be made sure by the organization. So, that is called career planning, or there must be plans which are there in the mind of the employees must be given chance to be fulfilled. So, promotion and career planning is the seventh step. And the last step after promotion and career planning, or it can happen after performance appraisal also, compensation is to be fixed. What is compensation? Compensation includes all forms of pays and rewards going to employee. Whatever payment is being given by the firm to employee, it is called compensation, and that is to be made sure by the organization, by the manager. And it can be direct payments like salaries, incentives, commission, etc. All these are direct financial payments. For whatever work they are doing, they are being paid. Now, indirect payments are the vacations, leave travel allowance, insurance, such kind of things, petroleum allowance. All these things are indirect payments. So, there must be compensation fixed, compensation must be made sure. In this, the last three steps, usually that is a picture, or that is those are the steps which came into the picture after having the concept of human resource management. So, staffing is extended to those areas also. As a result of human resource management, those things also manager has to look into. Before, earlier it used to be till training and development, and that stops there, or those were the functions. But when as human resource management, it is not just till training, remaining things also. The scope of human resource management goes much more. The human resource manager has to look into this appraisal of performance, the promotion and career planning and compensation also. And with that, we come to the end of the process of stuffing.